So hello and welcome. I am Nancy Matthews, one of the founders of Women's Prosperity Network. And today I have the pleasure of speaking with one of the coaches on our team. She's one of our master coaches. And when you hear about her level of experience and knowledge, you'll get why we call her one of our master coaches. So welcome, Mary Molloy.
Hi, Nancy. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be with us today. So Mary, the first thing I want to ask you is you have traveled the world, worked with over 14,000 people in 40 countries. You buy and sell businesses. You invest in real estate. I mean, you know money.
I do.
Yeah,
I like money.
I like money too. It's a good thing. It gets us our stuff and our travel and our fun, right?
Yeah.
And we also get to help with our money, which is always a good thing.
It's just a system of exchange, value for value. That's all it is.
That's right. So you're part of our team, particularly to work with people to develop their business plans. Right. And I want you to dive in just a little bit, because when I think of a business plan, it's, understanding your target market and your demographic, and all of that is really designed to help you get to your numbers, right?
Right.
So let's dive into that a little bit and how you work with people on that.
Okay, so we always start with numbers. And for those people that don't love numbers, I make numbers easy. I was a math major. Actually, I was a math teacher.
Oh, I did not know that.
I taught junior high school, and college math, and the 7th graders did me in. I was like, please, no more 7th graders. The little hormones were making me crazy. So we actually start with numbers. And really what we're looking at is either the mix of your products or services, or we're looking at where you're actually selling or who you're selling through, your channels of distribution. And we're really coming to the understanding of how you get your customers to buy and how many customers actually need to buy from you in order for you to be successful.
Right.
So the very first step is understanding numbers.
Yeah. Well, and I think that when people venture into this land of the entrepreneur, especially coming from corporate, all of that number crunching and research and review is done by somebody else. You show up in your job and you just do one thing. As an entrepreneur, you're taking on, not just doing the service or delivering the product that you have, but running a business. And that's what you really teach people how to do.
Yes. Yeah, I look at the operations and implementation plan. I look at the sales and marketing operations and implementation plan, and I basically look at what do you need to do in order to be successful. I look at all of the resources that you need. Resources is time, money, and people. You've got to have time to execute. And by the way, the time doesn't need to necessarily be yours. It could be other people that you're leveraging. You're going to need money to do the business, and it doesn't need to be yours either. You could be leveraging investors or other people's money. So every business requires resources to execute. And so we basically look at how do you need to get from here to there, wherever there is for you. So it first starts with the target. What is the target? Where are we going? Many times people set a target that's actually too easy to set. Seriously. They're not even setting a target that's lofty enough. But we look at the targets and we say, what's reasonable? What can we do without killing ourselves to get from here to there? What makes sense and what will give you fun? Because quite frankly, if you're not building fun into your life and you're a slave to your business, that's no way to go either. So we look at all aspects of the business.
Okay, love it, love it. So you mentioned the term channels of distribution, and I know that when we started working together and you came on our team, it was a new phrase for me. Once I heard it, it made sense. But let's talk about channels of distribution, because there are hidden pockets of money and clients waiting for you that you may not be thinking of. So let's dive into that conversation a little bit.
So let's start with the definition of a channel of distribution. A channel is anybody or anything that buys from you. It's a vehicle to buy from you. So what does that mean? It means that a retail store is a channel of distribution for the manufacturer. It means that a catalog and catalog sales is a channel of distribution. It means that marketing and marketing tools like the internet is actually a channel of distribution. It is a way to get your clients to buy from you. And you can use a lot of different vehicles to get your customers to buy from you. So the real people, partners, by the way, partnering through various organizations, individuals, sales companies, companies that specialize in selling other companies' products. These are all channels of distribution. Now, that doesn't mean that all of these channels are the right channels for you. So what's the best channel of distribution for your buyer to buy from you? It's all about the buyer. It's all about the buyer's buying cycle and how is it best for them to buy. So we actually have to match our sales cycle to the customer's buying cycle and not the other way around. Everybody thinks, you know, hey, if I put this together, they're automatically going to buy. No, that's not true.
You got to find that out first. Yeah. And if you're watching this video, you may have seen Mary at one of our unconferences or workshops, and she does some exercises where we talk about your vision. And the other piece I love about you, and anybody who's seen Mary knows this, is while you're a mathematician, so you're very left-brained, you also have this amazing creative side.
Yes, I do.
And
I do. I just like to create.
You're so cute. Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
And I think that's part of your gift in making numbers fun for people.
Yes. Well, you know, actually, you're going to be very surprised. But when you do those brain quizzes, I'm actually bilobe. I'm equally lobed. Surprised.
Surprised.
I'm more on the analytical side, but really pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shocking.
That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, so Mary is part of our team. And if you've been looking around these videos and know anything about Women's Prosperity Network and our program, we bring you an entire team of coaches because you need more than one resource in that. So can you talk a little bit about how this program works and how you work within it?
Okay. So the Women's Prosperity Network is amazing. They have a variety of programs that allow you to be where you need to be. I liken it to a Maserati. I can drive a Maserati at 50 miles an hour. I can drive a Maserati at 90 miles an hour. I can drive it at 150 miles an hour. It depends on how fast do you want to go. And it's not only how fast, but how fast do you want to get there. So that's what the programs are all about. They'll meet you wherever you are and wherever your need is. If your need is to move fast, to build a big business with a big business plan and to just basically execute and get going, WPN is there and they can give this to you. If you want to move slower, we can. What is it that you need? Where do I fit in? I'm one of the coaches. I'm one of the master coaches. And generally when somebody needs a business plan, or they need an investment plan because they need to bring in investors or they need to bring in private equity or they need to do whatever they need to do, I'm the person that gets brought in.
We're like, bring in the big guns. We need Mary. Yeah, and some of the and what's interesting is the business strategies and philosophies that you work with people on apply to, so for example, one of our clients has a skincare medical spa, and you worked with her to increase her sales by, I think, 50% within 2 months, which is huge. Then you worked with a t-shirt and printing company. And then we have another client who's bringing a brand new product, a device to market. So it's patents, it's blueprints, it's manufacturing, all of those pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, I've worked with thousands of companies. So, yeah, I've written over $4 billion in business plans for companies like Microsoft and Motorola. But I've also worked with lots of small to medium-sized businesses. And I have a lot of cross-industry experience. It really doesn't matter. When I work with companies, I tell them that I'm going to treat them just like Microsoft, except with a few less zeros. Because that's what it's true.
Until we get those extra zeros, right? That's the goal.
It's all true because the problems that Microsoft has is actually the same problems that a small business owner has. It's just that the scale is different.
Mm-hmm.
We have a smaller scale, but truly the problems are still the same problems. The needs are the same needs. So it's just a matter of thinking that way and just providing that so we get a really comprehensive plan on how to execute and how to measure. By the way, how to measure and how do you know whether you're on target or off target? And then how do you adjust?
Beautiful, beautiful. So thank you for spending a few minutes with us today. I'm going to wrap up with a final question. And if you were speaking to somebody who's watching this video and they're trying to figure out, oh, should I invest this money? Should I go ahead and get, part of this program and get a coaching team? What advice would you give to them?
I'd say think about what it is that you really want to achieve. Um, uh, go with an organization that you trust. And I've been with WPN for what, 4 or 5 years now. This is an organization that you can trust. They deliver. When they promise you something, they deliver. So just be very, very clear what it is you want in your world and in your life. And if you want a team that you can trust that will deliver to you, this is the place to be.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you.
It's true though.
Yeah, we're here to serve, and that's why we show up. And I often think, like, how blessed we are that we get to be a part of so many different businesses who are having a positive impact in the world. Like, everyone we work with, they're do-gooders. They're creating good movement on the planet. We're not working with people who are creating bad things. Or so isn't that great? We get to cause this ripple effect by the clients we have.
Absolutely. As we talked about money is a system of exchange. And the more money that we create, the more we can do with that money. It's not that we're hoarding the money. We're giving the money to other causes, to people we love, to people we don't know. We're giving the money to whoever, whatever it takes. Yep.
Awesome. All right, my friend Mary, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And I appreciate it. And I'm so grateful that you're part of our team.
Thanks, kiddo. Take care.
Bye. Bye, everybody.